Hi Pisces. We will more than likely see my kitty. This is Peach. She's so cute. She's just feeling, she's still a kitty and she doesn't really like to be left alone too long. So she feels extra close, especially when she wakes up, you know, how babies can kind of be too, you know, when they're first waking up and they just want to be like still laying on her. How you could feel sometimes when you feel very comfortable with someone or a connection with someone, whether you're intimate or not with them. Intimacy is in all relationships, as you know. It doesn't matter to the extent that they are, but it's not just your romantic life. For you this month, you may find you have a lot of options, but there are also options to be giving your energy in a way that may not be necessary. You'll find that you might want to meet new people this month, and you find that you may feel more clear than most. This is also about you really being serious about a direction that you're choosing or a choice that you're making. And this air sign, Gemini, Aquarius could be coming up for some of you. The Queen of Swords is making you, or appearing right away as you being the person that's directing your life right now. And I think that's awesome, more than ever. It's really important. If you do hear extra noise, it's from outside. I live in more of an urban area and my windows are open. All right. Kitty, you're the only one that's been in. Kitty's only been in your reading. That's what I meant to say. Jupiter, you, movement. This is going to bring great direction or great fortune to the direction that you're choosing, and you're going to see benefits right away. Whatever it is that you're making a decision about is going to be exactly what you need to remember when you feel the low again, possibly when you feel like it's time to move on, or it wants to move you back in. This is remembering too that this is about you taking and navigating your life in a different way. This doesn't just have to be about you going back, if that, and I don't want to trigger, I'm sorry if I triggered you, but this is about getting really out of the rut, like really out of the rut. She's just sitting right in the middle. This is cute. Are you here for Pisces? She's an Aquarius cusp. 222. Are you gonna hang out with us? Huh? 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Sun, Page of Wands. I think there's another card. No. This is a lot about you not forcing a direction. This doesn't have to be forced. This is the wind carrying you because you chose. You have become, the 9 of Swords is also you becoming conscious of what has held you back. And that's why the Queen of Swords is probably so potent coming out, because if you have been feeling held back or like you can't fully understand why things aren't moving in a certain way, now you get to know. And it become very clear to you what you're doing in order to continue what you're doing. Just better. More opportunities, things moving differently. You also healing something that happened in your past, something that you may have been raised with. And now you're getting this opportunity to shine. You're getting maybe the love that you need from your inner child. And that's what I think my kitty can be about sometimes, is loving that inner child. And I know that's something that you can take up. If you have anyone in your life, you can take that up with. But it's remembering to give yourself what you need. Like, even if I'm home and I'm not like hanging out with her, she still wants my attention. It's not enough sometimes just to be around. And that's something I talk about with you guys more than anyone else, is that just being around you can be this feeling, this healing feeling. And you sometimes need that for yourself, which we have talked about a lot. But this is more about something being brought to the surface where, no, Peach, where you have to say no to, possibly in order to get what you really want from it. She's so interested in what this is. She's so curious, like wild kitty. She's nuts. No, Peach, you're gonna hurt yourself. No, Peach. No, Peach. I might just get her out of the way. Baby, gotta be careful. It's not always that graceful. So more than ever, and then we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here. Your value in what you decide to keep traditional, what tradition or the new way of your old perception wants to roll out. It's important because it's moving quickly, but it's also upping and bringing up from this past eclipse. It brought up a lot for people. It is just starting to appear now, like, oh wow, this was really heavy for some people, and you, I think, feel it really around you, but there's this energy that comes up from underneath it this month for you in particular, because you now understand what it takes to put your best foot forward for you. And you see now how it helps everyone around you, but you see the tough love that you have to bring out sometimes. Not that you don't, but it's more, yours is a lot more spicy, salty. This is tough love that has to do with being more, tender with yourself and with the parts of you that maybe didn't get the attention you needed when you were younger. Maybe that needs a little bit more love, and for that you'll get more recognition, more attention. You'll be able to redirect and speak to things that you didn't understand before. There's this whole understanding of maybe a part of your childhood, especially like a specific part of your childhood, that you're able to talk to with in a way where you just need to with someone. This came up with Capricorn too, which is interesting. But there's this reason why you're saying no, or the boundaries, or being very direction oriented this month and paying attention even more than you normally do is so important, is because it's bringing you back to yourself in a way that maybe you even forgot. That whole realization for some of you, or if this is you as well, that's feeling like a total renewed sense of self to an extent, because you've really focused yourself and haven't been ignoring things in order to just move forward. This is about you and your life, and if you ignore certain things, and this is also what came up in another signs reading, a Libra, so that's Queen of Swords as well, is how that's not helpful in the long run. And Gemini season is the wind's just bringing it up. It's bringing up things that you knew were there and forgot about, or knew were there and just don't want to deal with, and now they're coming up over and over again. And you have every part of you that just is ready to speak to it, ready to shine a light on those parts, and not afraid to create. And you're either utilizing the same kind of structure in this tradition or this way that you've been raised, or deciding to put your own spin on it and understanding that it doesn't have to be what's for you. And I think, bless you, baby. Oh, she just sneezed. It's so interesting that I'm being so much softer with you, even though the Queen of Swords came out, but I feel like you've already done the hard work and you're kind of like, all right, I already did that. Like, let's not be hard on myself anymore. Let's help the parts of myself that really need it. And then I realize, and be so grateful in the fact that you're aware of something that you weren't before, and now being conscious of it is only that much easier and better for your life. And it's something that's needed to be tended to for a while now. 5 to 4, you're creating something new out of it. You're not digressing, you are changing in a different way. I got you, baby, I got you. I have to cut her nails. And you're able to ride forward and speak your mind in a way that's really you. You may feel Oh, she's right back where she started and about to end. Yeah. From now to the beginning, it's a completion, it's an evolution. I'm surprised the snake didn't come up. But Leo season will, this will continue to roll out for the remainder and towards Leo season as well. But we'll get into the second part, which will be in a link below on Patreon, and all information to work with me is there as well. Say bye to Peach. Bye.